How's it going, everyone? So I'm here in the new garden area today. I'm just going to show you how I planted this year's garlic. Now, I was really late in planting it, and I'm really sorry that I didn't get to put a video up earlier, but on all of the footage that I had, there was no sound at all. So I didn't want to put up a video without any sound or really voice overing it. I just thought that would take too long. So I'm just here to show you guys how I planted it and how they're coming along so far. So in this bed here, I have got the Austral. So as you can see, it's pretty much completely filled up. So I've gotten them planted about 10 centimeters apart, actually a bit less, maybe 8 or so centimeters apart. So like 2.5 inches or so. And that's like spaced out even for the rows. So I would have been able to fit about 100 cloves of garlic. I think I had about 85 or so in here. As you can see, they've gone all along here. And then these three are some, like, I think it's elephant garlic, just from the supermarket. I don't know which variety it was though. But they started to sprout, and so instead of just eating them, I thought, well, I'll plant them and see how they go. So these are the ones that I grew last year. So they're coming along really well, especially because these were from the cloves that I saved. They seem to be taken off very well. So I'm really happy with that. And hopefully they'll haven't missed out on too much cold weather, and so they just grow and produce nice big bulbs. Then over here I have got my gourmet garlic. So as you can see, it doesn't really look like there's as many. I have 3 different varieties. So along in this row, this here is the Tassie purple, and they are doing the best, which probably makes sense because we probably have similar conditions here to Tasmania, except our summers are probably a bit warmer. Then along in this one, these 2 rows, they're Dunganski, and that this variety actually won gold medal at the Melbourne Food Awards. The Tassie purple won a silver. And then along here, which I have like 4 rows of, I have got, move it there, the Localin. So this is another variety that won the silver at the 2015 Melbourne Food Awards. So these are all gourmet varieties, and I thought I would see how they do. So some of these ones are doing quite well, as you can see, but then like the Dunganski isn't doing that well, but Tassie purples are absolutely killing it. So they're not all doing as well as the Austral, but that's alright. I sort of expected them not to as much. Now, as for soil goes, these beds were just made. They're 1 meter squared. So if you're going by sort of planting spaces, you really should be able to fit about 100 cloves in per meter squared. So yeah, like I said, in this one with Austral, we've gotten about 80-85 cloves fitting in there. So pretty happy with that. But as for the soil, this was just sort of topsoil mix from a local company that we've got here in Portland, and so I filled that up as much as I could out of these beds. They all each hold about 1/3 of a meter cubed, and then from the pile over that way, I grabbed some chicken manure, mixed that in really well, and also threw in a bit of blood and bone, just for some extra nutrients and stuff, and that'll last a bit longer. So threw that all in there, and that was on the day of planting though. So last year I did do it on the day of planting as well, but I did throw some blood and bone in about a week before, but I don't really think that'll make too much of a difference. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll make sure I keep you guys updated on how these are going. Again, I'm really sorry about the video having no sound, but I thought this would be better just to sort of show you how they're going. So this is, I think, 5 or 6 weeks, maybe even a couple more after I planted them. So they're doing alright, but I just don't know if, because they weren't planted earlier, if, you know, without having all the cold weather, they'll produce multiple cloves or not. So I don't know. We'll find out, but hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you next time.